All right, guys, we just got some breaking news that is happening literally right now with Diddy, where he has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison in case involving S-workers, violence, and freak-offs. And this whole thing is absolutely crazy. The details that are pouring in right now are insane. We're going to get through everything that we have so far as the details go. But as you can see, here's some sketches of him when he received the sentencing, with him being very emotional, very distraught, crying even over receiving the sentencing. Now, of course, there's a lot of people that are very upset about this as well, considering the fact that he only got 4 years and 2 months. And a lot of people are saying, what on earth are we doing? That is not enough time at all to justify for the horrific things that he has done. And I personally kind of agree with that. It's pretty insane how we continue to see how there are 2 levels of justice system that is at work for different people. If you are part of the elites, then you often will get just a little soft pat on the wrist. And if you are not an elite, well, things will be a lot worse for you. George Santos got 87 months in prison for financial crimes. Sean Diddy Combs got 50 months for violence and doing other very terrible things. Must be nice to be rich and famous in this country. And that is definitely what we are kind of seeing here. And it's just insane, the amount of hypocrisy that is in the justice system. And it makes me wonder what is actually going on here. Somebody's going to have to take a look at what is going on. And because even I remember like over a year ago when this whole Diddy thing started to unfold, I even said in my videos back then, I think we're going to be pretty disappointed in what the sentencing is going to be for Diddy. And indeed, it looks like that is the case. Only 4 years and 2 months. Just think about all of the awful things that he has done. All of the awful things that he has done. 4 years is what he gets. Like, that is just wild to me. Absolutely insane. But we have Diddy speaking to the court after receiving a sentencing, and this is what he had to say about it. People can change. Yes. I know I've changed. Sure, Diddy. Sometimes you have to go through life experiences. These are not excuses. I can't change the past, but I can change the future. I beg your honor for mercy. He's literally begging the judge for mercy. That is pretty crazy stuff. To be a father again, to be a son again, a leader in my community again. Really trying to pull on those heartstrings, isn't he? And it's just complete BS. We all know this, right? To get the help I need, I don't want to let God down. Oh, even bringing God into it. Wow. That's like the first time he's done that in a very long time. And he definitely doesn't live by God's ways, does he? So, you know, that's kind of interesting how suddenly he wants to use the God card, isn't it? I have no one to blame but myself. I know I will never put my hands on another person again. We'll see about that. I'm willing to comply with any conditions. Well, you have received your conditions, Diddy, and now you're going to have to deal with the consequences, no matter how light they are. 50 Cent has also been poking fun at Diddy, and this is pretty insane. 50 Cent said this, hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for speaking engagements, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available. So... Absolutely savage stuff coming from 50 Cent. And yes, people are very upset about this. People are losing their minds over the fact that he only got 4 years. Diddy was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months. Not long enough. The judge gave Diddy 50 months as a sentence is laughable. What a disgrace. Somebody needs to send a forensic accountant to check all of his financials, crypto, and any offshore accounts linked to him. This country loves people who do very terrible things, and it's effing gross. But do you guys remember when it was just not that long ago, actually, that Diddy was throwing shade at Trump and pretending like he was some sort of saint, that he was a good guy and Trump was the bad guy? And now look at where we're at with Diddy and with Trump. My, how the tables have turned, how haven't they? But this is what Diddy had to say about Trump not that long ago.
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking, it's real dangerous. When you look at it, we don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but hey, we got to get him in office, and then we got to hold him accountable.
And that was probably one of the big reasons why Diddy so desperately wanted Kamala to win last year, and none of that worked out very well, did it? So, with all that being said, let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about him getting 4 years and 2 months. Do you think that is enough to justify for the terrible things that he has done? Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.